Hi, my name is Alphonso Roundtree, and I'm the founder and CEO of Social Bevy. Social Bevy is a mobile concierge platform that connects users to events and activities tailored to their individual tastes, rolling the services of multiple platforms into one. So ideally, it's like a one-stop shop for all social engagement. So we basically matchmake people to the events and activities that they like, and we matchmake them with the producers of those events with the people that are looking for specifically what they offer. I started Social Bevy because, I'm a former football player, and I traveled a lot. I realized that it was hard to find activities and things to do for myself, and then not only that, when I would go to try to plan events and activities for my friends and for my families, I had to use multiple platforms, multiple apps, multiple websites just to organize and orchestrate all of these, this one activity that I wanted us all to go do. And so I felt like there had to be a better way, a simpler way, and there wasn't, so I created one. I actually heard about Liftoff through Google. I was just researching, doing some research, trying to find different ways to raise some capital for my app, and I saw Liftoff Houston, and I realized that I was just a few days before the deadline, and I applied and got in. My experience was a really good one in my estimation. I just felt like the knowledge that I gained, I went in kind of feeling like, that I actually thought I was ahead of the curve, but I realized that I wasn't very quickly with a lot of the workshops and, going out to meet with some of the mentors and things like that. They really helped. It gave me some knowledge about some things that I just wasn't, keen on at the time. And they shed some light on certain areas for me that I wanted to stay away from. So to giving their knowledge and their expertise in these areas really helped enlighten me about my decision making when it came to the business in regards to these certain workshops and criteria that they were educating me on. I was ecstatic. I was super excited. For me, it was more about validation. The win for me meant that other people can also see my vision and understood it, and so for me it gave a lot of credibility to just all this work that I put into my platform, the business concept, coming up with the ideas and all these things, and it just really made me feel really good to be recognized for the work that I put into it. Well, entrepreneurship is important to me because I'm just an entrepreneur at heart. Like one of the things I've learned in life is that, there's different strokes for different folks, and I am an entrepreneur. I'm not a good employee. I'm sorry, any future employers out there, but I am, I'm a true entrepreneur. I love the element and the things that go into creating your own and pushing yourself to see yourself be successful. As a former football player, in a sense, you're an entrepreneur as an athlete, right? As a pro football player, you are your own business, right? You have to go in and put in the work in the gym, on the field, sacrificing certain things, sacrificing time with family, what have you, in order to be successful at your craft. And for me, that just transferred over into my life post-football. And for me, so it's the same thing, where I want to put in the time and the work and the creative juices that I have and my passion for working hard and those things. It means a lot to me to see those things come to life and be successful. So that's why entrepreneurship is so important for me. And, I will say this, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It's just, honestly, we're all made differently. We're all cut from different cloths. But for those that aspire to be entrepreneurs, you got to understand that, you're going to really work hard. You're going to really sacrifice time, and be truly committed and dedicated to whatever your business idea is. And I think that's the challenge that a lot of people don't overcome getting over that hump and understanding that, I really got to focus and do this if I'm going to do this. Yeah. And so that's my thoughts on entrepreneurship. The advice I would give a startup entrepreneur would be to really think through their business, to really plan it out from top to bottom, to take time to understand it from every angle that they could possibly think of. They may not think of everything, and that's okay. I think in understanding that, it helps you to understand how to go about creating or developing that business. So as you do that, you start to iron out certain things, or maybe even come up with different ideas or strategies or what have you as it relates to that. So I really say think it through, but also be prepared to work. Also be prepared to understand that everybody's not going to understand your vision. Everybody's not going to be passionate about your business as you may be. Some people people will say that they're passionate or they like your idea, blah blah blah, but they're not going to work your business like you will. I think you have to go into the business understanding that and not thinking that everybody's just going to sign up because, yay, I created this business and people like it, so let's go. And it doesn't work like that. I would say 99% of the time, most people would probably not support you. I've had people tell me that I was, 10 years ahead of technology with my business, and I'm like, what? Like, really? Like, no. So, you just got to stay focused. You got to, just really be passionate about your dream, and, just don't let nobody tell you no or tell you that you can't do it, and go out and get it done. What motivates me is just my vision. I see it. I know it's going to be successful. And then, some of the small successes along the way, right? So like I mentioned earlier, the winning the contest was motivation to keep going again. You know what I mean? So what motivates me is understanding that there's a vision that I have in mind and I could see it happening. And so as long as I keep that at the forefront of my why, then it's easy to keep going, even though you may, like you said, being a solo entrepreneur is tough, especially when you have to rely sometimes on other people and you're trying to put these pieces together and and it may not fit, but to be able to manage all of those, the successes and the failures within that, I think, that is what kind of keeps you going, just to say, you know what, okay, so that didn't work, or this relationship with this person didn't work, but that's not going to stop me, and that's being relentless, just being relentless on your goal and your ambition for success, having their dreams. That's what it is. The Houston Public Library is vital, I think, to entrepreneurs, or especially startups, because they have so many resources that we might be able to tap into that we don't know about. And I think the one thing that I've learned is that of these different resources that are available, like just didn't know, given the world that we live in. And I think people start to lose sight of the importance of, tapping into some of the resources that you might have around you locally in your local communities, and the impact that they may have. Like some of the libraries are having business events or networking events, or obviously books, right? That you can go in and read and check out and learn more about this business that you are pursuing. Educating yourself is so important in your industry that you're looking to get into, the type of business that you may get into, or if it's a technology. And then the library has a lot of information about all of these things to aid you in becoming that business or that entrepreneur or doing that startup. And I think that's what is so important about the Houston Public Library, and just having them in the local communities that people don't have to go far to get to, and that sort of thing, in order to establish their businesses. Just, I'm grateful to, well, I will say this, I want to thank, the Houston Public Library, the foundation. I want to thank the Office of Business Opportunity, the City of Houston, for just giving me the opportunity, for giving us the platform and engaging in, startups, engaging in the small business community. I think it's very important to the economy and what we're doing here in Houston, especially in the tech and innovation space that I'm in. I am really grateful for the opportunity to have this platform to talk about my business so that others can learn about it. I'm really excited about the things that are to come, where we're going, the direction we're headed in. I'm really, really excited about it and looking forward to, working with the city of Houston, and this being a mega success for the city. I would like to encourage everybody to go to socialbevy.com. That's social. Bevy is B-E-V-Y. That's B as in boy, E as in Edgar, V as in Victor, Y as in Yankee. Socialbevy.com. And go and subscribe now. You can be one of the first ones to know, and we'll keep you updated on when the app is releasing. The app is not yet come out. We're still working out some kinks and going to be using some of these funds we won in this contest to make it happen. But I would encourage you to, if you want to stay in the know, it's going to be a very cool app, very cool platform that you can use, not only in the city of Houston, but any city that you're in around the country. That's socialbevy.com. Go and become a subscriber. Look for us on Instagram, Facebook, any other platform, Twitter. We're on all of them. Stay tuned. We'll be coming soon. Thank you.